Mr. Mitchell, it's a pleasure having you here at the Dave Yoho program this afternoon. Can you tell us what specific aspect of the program you're going to be able to use immediately?
Well, the idea of breaking down the presentation and getting closes as opposed to waiting to the end when Dave showed that analogy of trying to get somebody to just pop a grapefruit into their mouth and how you just can't do it. I realized that I go through my presentation in too large of sections, and I need to, pause and do some affirmations with the customer, get them to acknowledge and let me know that we're on the right track and that they're following me, and then move on rather than go through the whole thing and then stop at the end and see if they can pop a grapefruit in their mouth.
This is the first time I'm actually attending one of the seminars. We typically have Dave Yoho visit us, so it was a real treat to get out to see him in a larger event. I can tell you that some of the information I might have heard before, but when you hear it again, it just helps reinforce it. And some of what I got that was new that I really liked was dealing with the objection, I want to shop around, I want to get 3 estimates, that's always a problem. When Brian Smith talked about using that as a post-negative suggestion, very helpful, so I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to watch Dave Yoho, always a pleasure to watch anyone associated with him. I am a Yoho disciple.
Well, I'm very excited, and I was also traumatized almost by the 3508 thing about bonding some of my people, because I've never heard some of that before. And just a lot of things on the legal issues as far as terminology. Lowering prices, giving discounts in the home was a huge one for me, because we've always done that, and I never really thought about it that way. So there's a lot that I'm going to take from here. Got a lot of notes to take back and write down, and hopefully change my business and make it legal or more legal or whatever.
I purchased in the Science of In-Home Selling. In my second year of sales, I've gone up about 125% since I purchased the materials. It was about 6 months ago.
Very good. Had you used any material prior to buying Mr. Yoho's material?
Some material, but the Dave Yoho material was really made a huge difference in my results.
Was there one specific aspect of the material that you were able to use immediately? One technique that you may have picked up from the material in the course itself?
I think the walk around and the asking questions was very important to me, and the listening. One of the things that Dave stresses is not to finish sentences, to become a good listener, and that's really helped me in my closing.
I'm really actually thrilled to report that we just went through 2009, and 2009 was our best year ever in the middle of the Great Recession. I'm not going to say that it was entirely due, but I'm going to give a lot of the credit to Dave Yoho and the skills that he taught me in terms of sales and being able to make the clients feel like they were the most important thing to us, because in the end, that's what sales is all about, is understanding the client. And I learned this from Dave's program.